The Halifax Mooseheads welcomed the Newfoundland Regiment to the Scotiabank Centre tonight for the very first time in the league's history. The Newfoundland Regiment taking both of these days, Friday and Saturday, to come over here and meet the Mooseheads, but tonight it was a 3-0 final from Halifax. The Mooseheads getting on the board first. It was Kalen Blake picking up his first of the night, his second of the season, assisted by Carlos Handel and Cameron Manella. And then the second goal in the second period, about 7-8 minutes later, Antoine Fontaine picked up a beautiful pass from Cam Manella, his second assist of the game. Manella bumped one off the wall, got kind of a perfect angle on it, the trajectory. I don't know what he was using, what kind of projector. What are those things called? The round things? I was never good at math, but I don't know what Cam Manella was thinking on that pass. He made an NHL level pass up to Antoine Fontaine, a 16-year-old doing stuff like that. Absolutely great. Fontaine looking to kind of make a name for himself and make Brad McKenzie make his job a little bit more hard as Fontaine looks to stay on the roster here in Halifax. He spent the last few games up in the press box, but Fontaine getting back on the ice tonight, roofing one over the glove of Veknavags tonight. So great shot there from Fontaine. And the last goal, Danny Walters, 200 feet from his own end, rips one from below the goal line all the way down the length of the ice into the empty net, securing the win for the Mooseheads. Nick Circa, again, 32 saves on 32 shots, picking up his first career shutout in the QMJHL. Like I said, there might have been a little bit of memory from the 2023 season or 2024 season when Bathurst swept Halifax in the first round. Guys like Dawson Sharkey headed off the box. Not sure if there was any other guys from that series that no, it looks like Sharkey was the only one. Sharkey was the only one to pick up some discipline here tonight, the penalty in the first period. But other than that, not much going on. I did see that Sportsnet. I was checking the score of the game. Sportsnet had the Acadie Bathurst Tita in Halifax tonight playing playing the Mooseheads, but it wasn't. It's the Newfoundland Regiment. So hopefully Sportsnet will get that fixed up before tomorrow's game. Things got kind of dicey near the end. I don't know if dicey is the right word to use, but the Mooseheads seemed like they might have been a little bit disjointed near the end of the third period. They're up 2-0. They start giving pucks away. Maybe 4 or 5 minutes left in the third period. Lots of pucks up the middle, pucks off of regiment sticks, and guys in Newfoundland just picking up pucks in the middle of the ice in Halifax looked kind of like they were discombobulated, if you could use that word. But yeah, the Mooseheads tonight able to keep things together. There was a shot late in the third period. They thought it might have gone in, but it went off the bar. They did check it in the replay after the game. The regiment slow to get off the ice and make their way down the tunnel. I believe the CHL website still says unofficial final from this one, but once they get that stuff sorted out in Halifax, it shouldn't be too long. It was pretty clear. Saw the replay on Eastlink after the game and didn't go in, so I don't know what they were waiting for, but a good ending to a great game tonight in Halifax. Both of these teams back in action tomorrow night, 7 o'clock from the Scotiabank Centre. Hopefully, the Mooseheads can skate away with the 4 points from this weekend and move themselves up into the standings. Now, let's take a look at the standings real quick. Blainville Butterby Armada at the top with 16 points in the West. But you come over to the East, Charlottetown leading the pack, leading the league actually with 20 points. The next team in second place, tied with the Moncton Wildcats now with 12 points, are the Halifax Mooseheads. 6-3-0 is their record. 9 games played. Charlottetown has played 12, so got a couple more games under their belt than the rest of the teams, but Charlottetown looking like a team to be kind of reckoned with, a force to be reckoned with here in this season. Donald Hickey has played some spectacular hockey over there on the island, the Newfoundland boys. So it's going to be great to see some of those Western Quebec teams come to town, and also for the Islanders to come back to town. The Mooseheads faced off with them in the first two games of the season, split them 1-1. So it'll be nice to see a team like Blainville, Rouyn-Noranda, who knocked Halifax out of the playoffs last year. Uh, Sherbrooke also doing well, and then Chicoutimi, they're also now fourth in the league. They've dropped a couple of spots behind the Mooseheads and Wildcats again. So looks like it'll be a wide open league going forward for the rest of the season. But for right now, going into tomorrow's game on Saturday, it is the Mooseheads in second place over the Moncton Wildcats, right behind the Charlottetown Islanders and Newfoundland. If they would have got those 2 points tonight, they would have moved ahead of Halifax and jumped into second place where Halifax is right now. They also have one. They're 2-0 with the head and heads with Moncton, so they would have jumped ahead of the Wildcats, and so that's a big loss tonight actually for the regiment. They'll come back tomorrow, hopefully ready to go, and we'll have a great game tomorrow from the Scotiabank Centre. Dayton Camo for Halifax Sports Top, bringing you everything you need to know about sports around the city.